Hello, happy Tuesday. It is it is noon, so we are going to go over and do our noontime observance. And I'm so glad that you're with us today. It is, of course, Tuesday, which is the day that we honor those who have passed. And so if there's anyone that you particularly want to remember, either recently or from long ago, please feel free to mention them when we get to that point in our rite. It is a glowing day here. Still a little cold at night, and it's fairly cool today too, but as you can see, we have some beautiful sunlight and everything is looking very fresh and good. Now we're going to have to start getting out the weed whackers pretty soon, unfortunately. I'm rather fond of weeds. They try so hard, they grow where nothing else will, but we can't have the fuel for the fires, literally, so we'll have to start cutting them back. Alrighty. And now let us light our candle for the fire quarter. For that, and I think we'll do a beautiful rose incense today. And again, thanks for everyone who sends us incense and other supplies. It's very welcome, and thank you for your other donations too, as we try to get back to something like normal here. We're not there yet. So, looks like next year we'll be very busy because everyone's rescheduled their events for 2022, but for 2021, we still have a lot of vacant dates. Alrighty. Here we go with this nice rose incense. And rose, certainly in later times, was very much associated with Isis. From the Greco-Roman period on, and probably a little bit before that too. So, okay, there we go. Alrighty, so let us begin in earnest. Hello, everyone. Divine Isis, goddess of 10,000 names, I invoke your grace. Come to our temple, O goddess, dwell in our shrine, make our hearths your altars, our hearts your home. Bring vision and healing to those who use this shrine. Give us wisdom and unveil the truth, and with thy feathery wings protect us. Breathe into us the breath of life and health and strength. It is noon, let us celebrate the moon. Let us celebrate the stars, no matter where they are. It is noon, let us celebrate the sun that shines on everyone. Let us celebrate our day as we go upon our way. It is noon, it is noon, it is noon. Alrighty. And so let's see what all we have here. Words for today from Avi. Dance while cleaning, an excellent practice. Dance while cleaning, dance while cleaning, dance while cleaning. Certainly can help if you have the right soundtrack for that too. And from Marky, blessings to everyone. Blessings to everyone. Blessings to everyone. Blessings to everyone. And from Linda Isles, Isis is the nicest. Yes, indeed. Isis is the nicest. Isis is the nicest. Isis is the nicest. And from Jeff, Earth, Moon, and Stars. Earth, Moon, and Stars. Earth, Moon, and Stars, Earth, Moon, and Stars. Jeff is kind of our astronomer for the temple, so we definitely enjoy hearing from him. All right, and now let's honor the directions beginning in the east. Let us honor the east, element of air with our winds ever blowing. And we honor the south, element of fire with the flames ever glowing. And we honor the west, element of water with the rivers ever flowing. And we honor the north, element of earth with the seeds ever growing. And we honor the spirits above and below with the wisdom ever knowing. And we honor our bodies both without and within with a love forever showing. For we come into this world with all these gifts and more, our very own special essence. Let us thank the goddess for that which she bestows. Let us go forth refreshed and renewed with dedication to preserve and protect all life, for we are all children of Isis, the great mother goddess. And of course, today being Tuesday, it is our day to honor those that have passed. And there are many, many of those. One was brought to my attention, a man named Daniel, who has unfortunately passed away from coronavirus, leaving his family and a newly adopted young son as well. So this is a true tragedy, and so many people are still being badly affected by the coronavirus and COVID. So Goddess bless Daniel and his family. I am praying for them, that his passage through the underworld is easy, and most importantly, that his family is taken care of and protected, and that they will know that although he is not physically present, he still is emotionally present for them. So Goddess bless him and his family. We have heard, some good news from Sumiko. Her niece is getting out of the hospital. She had just been hospitalized and put on oxygen last Thursday or Friday, I believe, and it looks like it has stabilized her, and so hopefully she will survive this terrible situation. And we are the last update that I received about a long-term FOI person in Britain, Andrew, is that he is doing better after almost a month on a ventilator. So Goddess bless that he may survive and thrive eventually after healing from this. So if there's anyone else, yes, Jeff is recalling Paul Ramses, who was the quote-unquote consort of our foundress, Lady Lorianne Vignier. And he passed away some years before she did. It must be about 12 years now. And so Goddess bless his soul and his transits, which I'm sure he's having an interesting time. And so, thank you. Linda is remembering her mother, Betty, Lorna McGaw, and Lois Isles. So yes, many women who have gone before us and continue to pave the way in their own unique ways. So Goddess bless all of those that we have lost. Whether it's recent or a long time ago, they are still with us, and I believe that our blessings flow to them still. Yes, and Abby seconds the reminder about Paul too. So may all of those that we have lost, I'm reminded of my good dear friend Jeff Bohannon, who I miss continuously, and so many others. And still, although it's been many years now, my friend Scott Cunningham that had such an incredible impact on my life, I can never forget him for very long. So, right. Isis awakens thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. Isis awakens thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. Isis awakens thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. Whatever your loss is, may your hearts be soothed, may your spirit be reinforced, may you know in the goodness ultimately of all things, and that we are all one, both the living and the past, and all of those in other dimensions. There's one life in the universe, and we all partake of it. So Goddess bless. Any other requests? Okay, we will go on to the reading. Okay. And see, I believe it is I Invoke Laughter. And that's number 26. I invoke laughter, I invoke laughter, I invoke laughter. And Lady Dorian writes, laughing is beneficial to the soul and to the entire body. You do not need to tell jokes to invoke laughter, but there are other ways. I often come up with puns, she writes, never to be repeated as they are quite spur of the moment. I'm often surprised at how humorous they are and always feel pleased that others enjoy the humor in them. I appreciate humor and enjoy comedians for invoking laughter in me, and have often gone to bed in a good mood after watching a comedian on late-night television. Watch how people relate to humor. They always seem to feel upbeat after a good laugh. There's not enough levity in the day, so take responsibility to add to this enjoyable aspect of life. Smile a lot and laugh when appropriate, and just have a good old time for yourself. Don't take things too seriously. Lighten up and remember to laugh and do yourself some good, for it is said that laughing can cure illnesses. Help others with your humor, and you will be loved. Well, Goddess bless this good advice. Lorianne loved to laugh, and I remember her laugh and her giggle and many sounds of appreciation she made for humor. We shared a love of puns, which I think she appreciated, and I appreciated it as well. And we are reminded from Jeff and Linda of her friend David Elliott, gone for some years now, but still loved and missed. The love goes on forever, so it is never wasted, and it is an eternal energy in the universe. So Goddess bless, and may he know of that love. And I see a message from Phoenixa. Mom and Dad need you bad. all is hitting the fan. I'm not quite sure what that means, Phoenixa, so Goddess bless. And she adds that laughter is the best medicine. And actually does help us get oxygen into parts of our body that sometimes we are not getting it to. Whether we know it or not, we often are breathing in a very shallow way, and it's enough to keep us going, but it isn't really good deep breaths. And I found personally that with all of this, talk about COVID and the virus in the air and from people and everything, I don't think I'm breathing as deeply on a daily basis as I usually do. And I don't think I was that deep a breather to start with. So that might be something that we look for as we move ahead into a safer environment. Are you breathing? Are you breathing deeply? As the fear of the virus drops down, maybe we can start bringing in some more oxygen, and I hope that that will help us all feel maybe a little bit more energetic. I've been doing a challenge recently. There's this company that does these routes that you can put your amount of exercise into. Like if you walked a mile a day, you can add it to this, and you get to see yourself, your little dot, move around a route. And right now I'm doing one for the Giza Plateau, which I'm enjoying the mental moment where I go, oh, I just walked another mile around the Giza Plateau or whatever. But as most of you probably are aware, your cell phone, unless you've really taken action to stop it, is keeping track of how many steps you're taking. At least on my iPhone, there's a health thing. And if you go in there, you'll see that your steps are being counted. And so I've been going in there, and at the end of the evening, it's one of my little pre-bed rituals. I see how many steps I've made, and I transfer them to this Giza Plateau route program. And so I see myself moving around the Giza Plateau. And but the thing is that it also compares how many steps you've taken, the little health thing on your iPhone, with last year. And I was kind of surprised to discover that I'm down by more than a third, but it makes sense. I'm not running over to the office to check in a guest. I'm not, doing a lot of things that I normally do. I try to make a circuit of the property every day on foot, but that's not enough really to consider myself well exercised. So I was surprised that it's down by, a third to a half from, more normal times. And so we probably are all getting less exercise than we realize. And so that is another area that we can perhaps look at to improve our own health as we go into hopefully less COVID-ridden world. So, alrighty. And Phoenixa is asking for healing. She got some disturbing test results, so Goddess bless you, Phoenixa. I'm sure that this can be resolved, and I'm sure that you will be doing better soon. Goddess bless. And since you, Sharon, you are saying that there were some bad liver results, which is ridiculous for you especially. I know you've never abused yourself in any way, shape, or form. So Goddess bless that your liver is healed and that your next test shows vast improvement. So Goddess bless. And for all of us who are dealing with illnesses and chronic conditions and everything, may everything be improved. And may we be able to go forth with more confidence and energy and joy as life begins to open up again. So, and may life open up again for all of us very, very soon. All right, is there anything else that we need to attend to today? Not seeing anything come in just now, so we'll go ahead and move to the close. As always, we give thanks to Lady Lorianne Vignier for all that she brought forth and that we continue to enjoy. And I'm moved to just show this wonderful cat statue today, so I'm very pleased. My cat didn't come in last night. I was very worried. I heard a great horned owl on the property. and so I was nervous, but he did finally show up this morning. So I'm grateful to Bast and all the feline cat divinities for bringing him back. And to our teachers, Lady Olivia and Lord Strathlock, and so many, many others, we give our thanks and ask their blessings. And to the gracious goddess Isis, in whom all things are possible, we give our thanks and ask her blessings. And to each and every one of us for all that we do, both here and out in the world, may our efforts be blessed. May our results be abundant. And may we go forth from this rite refreshed and renewed. I hope you have a beautiful day filled with magic and meaning and purpose and power. And may the end of the day find you satisfied at the end of a day well lived. Goddess bless you all, and I'll see you again soon.